everyone, welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the Screen Rant pitch meeting for Moon Knight. So, we like Moon Knight. Moving on.
Damn.
Did you want to talk about anything else?
Damn, that was just
Because according to the honest trailer we saw for Moon Knight, not a lot of people liked it. Apparently only the honest, hardcore MCU fans liked it.
I guess so. I mean, I enjoyed it. I really thought it was a great MCU, a great interpretation of a brand new character to bring into the MCU, and I just thought they did a phenomenal job. And I can't wait to watch the behind the scenes of how the production was and how they put it together and everything.
Yeah.
But let's dive into to see what pitch meeting probably predicted of what could possibly have gone behind the scenes, or at least putting the script together for Moon Knight. So here we go.
So, you have a new show for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we could do a Moon Knight series. Oh, like a prank show? What, you run around freaking show your bare butt to Sir Patrick Stewart? No, Moon Knight's is tight. I was thinking like a show about the Marvel character Moon Knight. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. That's more on brand for us for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna meet this British guy, Stephen Grant, right? And he keeps blacking out and waking up in strange places. Oh, been there. But it turns out when he's blacking out, it's actually a split personality situation, and this guy Mark Spector's taken over. Oh, so we're doing multiple characters played by the same actor? Yeah, they're gonna be constantly talking to each other, interacting and stuff. That never works. Well, sometimes it works. It's just weird to watch one guy interacting with himself that doesn't cut together. Well, nobody wants to watch that. I mean, I feel like some people might. Alright, man, I guess we could give it a shot. Okay, great. So anyway, the Mark guy is the avatar of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon. Okay. And so he has the ability to summon this badass superhero suit and become the Moon Knight. Oh man, I can't wait to see Moon Knight in action. And see him you will, sir. Oh boy. For about 15 minutes in the whole runtime. What? Yeah, not a ton of Moon Knight in the Moon Knight show. He also does this thing where he blacks out before big action scenes. Just kind of comes to with the aftermath. Kind of want to see those happen. Well, too bad. Alright, so anyway, Mark and Steven are going to kind of bicker over who gets to control the body as they try to stop this bad guy, Harrow. Harrow, huh? What's his deal? Well, he wants to find this other god Amit's tomb so he can bring her back to life and she could kill anyone who has or will commit evil. Yikes. Yeah, and Steven sees that Harrow has this Amit-style tattoo on his arm, and he's doing that same thing already, judging people and killing them. Big yikes. So Steven's gonna team up with this woman, Layla, who's actually Mark's wife, and try to stop this guy. Yeah, frickin' stop this guy sounds like a real jerk. So eventually Khonshu brings them in front of all the other Egyptian gods to tell them about Harrow trying to find Amit's tomb. Smart. But then they bring Harrow in, and Harrow's like, actually, Khonshu isn't very nice, and Mark has mental health issues. So the gods are like, alright, well, Harrow's clearly done nothing wrong. But that's it? They just believe him? They just believe him. Yeah, that's right. Why doesn't Mark make him show that magical Amit tattoo of his? Unclear. So then all the avatars leave, but this one lady stays behind and gives Mark a hint about some other thing he can find that'll help him out. Oh, very nice. So him and Layla go on another little adventure, and eventually they find this star map that'll lead them to Amit's tomb. Okay. But this star map was made thousands of years ago, so Khonshu has no choice but to turn back the entire night sky to see what it looked like on that night. I mean, they have, like, iPhone apps that let you do that. Yeah, but he shifts massive celestial bodies instead of...
And you're in the middle of nowhere.
People must freak out. Not really, no. This is the MCU. People see crazy stuff all the time. That's a good point. So anyway, then all the other gods punish Khonshu and imprison him inside a little Ushabti figurine. Oh, dang it. And so eventually Mark actually finds Amit's Ushabti, but Harrow pops out and shoots him dead. Oh, that's fatal. It is, except no, not really, because this is the MCU and death is rarely permanent. That's another good point. So Mark wakes up in this asylum-themed afterlife, and he finds Steven trapped inside a sarcophagus begging to be let out. So that's what happens after you die. Yeah, sometimes. So then they're walking around and they find another sarcophagus that somebody's trying to get out of. Wow, so who's in there? Well, at the very end of the show, we're going to find out that there's actually a third personality inside the body named Jake Lockley. They don't open it up. Mark just found Steven inside one of those. Aren't they curious? No. Oh, okay. You know, they keep walking and they find a hippo. What? Yeah, it's this Egyptian goddess, and she brings them on a boat sailing through the afterlife. Okay. And she weighs their hearts to see if they're balanced and they can enter the field of reeds, which is like an eternal paradise kind of place, but their hearts aren't balanced. So what do? Well, Steven ends up sacrificing himself and turning to sand and being stranded in the Duat Desert so Mark can go to the field of reeds. Well, what about that Jake Lockley part of them? Shouldn't he be involved in this calculation somehow? Hey, shut up. So then Mark is in the field of reeds, but he's like, we gotta go back for Steven. We can't leave him lost in the sands forever. Yeah, that'd be messed up. But the hippo goddess is like, it doesn't work like that, Mark. Oh, well, sounds like it's impossible to get him back then. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Because
It's amazing how often he uses that phrase.
Oh, yeah, he just kind of magically runs right back into the desert and finds Steven immediately, and then some gates open up and they go through. Well, that worked out great. It did. And then also Layla released Khonshu so Mark and Steven get their healing powers back. How did she manage to free Khonshu? Well, turns out all you have to do is smash the figurine and that does the trick. Oh, nice. But also Harrow has everything he needs to set Ahmed free now, so the other gods show up like, what is going on? Who could be doing this? Did they not remember the meeting they just had about that?
Yeah,
They forgot about that, I guess. So they're like, who could it be? And then Harrow kills them all. Very rude. So then Ahmed is released, and she's a very angry crocodile. Oh yeah. So she inhales a bunch of souls and becomes super huge, and then Khonshu also becomes really big. How? By becoming really big. Sick. So then there's gonna be a big final fight, and also Layla has powers too now. Oh, she does? Yeah, the hippopotamus gave her some bug wings. This is a weird show. Kind of. So then Mark turns into Moon Knight and flies in to start kicking some butt. He flies now? He flies now. Wow. And then it seems like Harrow is gonna kill Mark and Steven, and some bad guy shooting at Layla, but only on the shielded part of her body for some reason. So what's Mark gonna do? He's gonna do what he does best. Black out and take care of everything off screen. Oh, yeah, so that's the big finale. We don't see what happens. I kinda wanted to see it. Well, too bad. So then they trap Ahmed inside of Harrow's body, because this way they could kill her. Okay. But then Mark and Steven decide not to do it. What? Why not? Because that's kind of a thing in movies and TV. The hero kills a bunch of people throughout the movie, but then when it comes time to kill the big bad guy, they're like, no. But this is a god that wants to kill a bunch of people. Yeah, and so then Khonshu lets Steven and Mark free because they had made a deal. Oh, well, that's nice. It is. But then in a mid-credit scene, we're going to learn about that Jake Lockley guy, and Khonshu has him kill a bunch of hospital staff to get to Harrow, and then kills him. Khonshu has Jake kill a bunch of innocent employees. He did, yeah. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a great show. Amazing. So what are you thinking for casting? I was thinking Oscar Isaac for Moon Knight. Yeah, that's a great idea. For Layla, we could slide into some DMs.
What?
First on Instagram.
Hi everybody, Ryan here. Thanks for watching.
I didn't know that part. She was casted via Instagram.
No, she was casted from Instagram. That's what it was. But
Yeah. Okay. So I do agree. We called that in our reactions too, where it's like, it's obvious Harrow's up to something, which you guys don't believe him. Then Egyptian gods get killed. When they find out, shock of all shocks, it was Harrow doing something. That part, yeah, I will agree with, was really stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what? I still am on, I know a lot of people are on the fence for like the blackout scenes. I actually think it works more given Mark's disorder.
Yeah.
But I do agree, if they do hopefully a season 2, I would like it to be a bit more violent.
Or at least,
because you're trying to show, if you're going to try to show Jake Lockley's side of things.
And I know that. That's why I was just about to think the same thing, but at the same time, maybe when we're seeing more of Jake Lockley and how he's, where he's been, that would be cool if we actually start seeing some of the full scenes that, when he starts to slowly emerge, those two major scenes of like either the full fight scene or just quick cuts of like him, what he did overall. It's like, holy crap, how far he went.
I did love that part too, where he's like, yeah, that's so stupid. Like, people just talking to themselves, talking to each other, like they're the same person.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
I love his initial interpretation of Moon Knight is literally a guy going around at night mooning people, like a prank show.
Mooning knights, that were knighted or something like that, mooning them and stuff like that. So that's just too funny. But this is good. He brought up some good points and some points where it's like, yeah, it doesn't really bother us too much on it.
Yeah, so other than that, folks, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about pitch meetings, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
What did you guys think of this pitch meeting? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you have fun with it? They brought up some good points, or points that even you probably would have to agree with us, like, it doesn't really bother us too much on, but you still have fun watching it. Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of not only Moon Knight, and what you want for season 2, but also put down what you thought of our reaction to this pitch meeting. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
And you can check out our previous pitch meeting where we take the look at Doctor Strange. Shut up. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. But until next time, though, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very Moony Nights-filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
As well as one of our other SRB shows.
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
You can find us on Twitter and Stardust,
at Super React Bros.
as well as on Facebook.
At Super Reaction Bros.